everybody, welcome to this edition of Robin to Resale. Basically, my number one platform is unconventional. I source for the real. I went on a haul today. It is 70 degrees in February in the Washington, D.C. area, and I went shopping inside because I had to take my husband to the airport. He's going on a boys getaway, and I went somewhere in Virginia, and I hate going to Virginia during the day because I'm always worried I'm going to miss getting home in time to get the kids, because if anyone knows the DC area traffic, it's horrible. So I was there, and I mapped it out before I went. I went to 3 different stores. I tried to go to a different one than I went to, but I totally screwed that up in my Robin way. So the first one I went to was this little church shop, and then I went to Salvation Army, which was humongous and overwhelming, so I stuck to just a few sections of the store. And then I tried to go to the Catholic Charities, and I ended up going to their headquarters instead of their thrift shop. But as I was getting on the road to go home, there was another Goodwill where I went instead, because yeah, I'll have to go to that Catholic Charities one another day. It's basically, I want to tell you about this haul. It's from 3 different stores in Virginia, and I spent a total of $105.68 with 2 roundups, and I ended up with I think 29 items. I may be keeping 2, so it averaged out to like $3.64 an item. Something very important to remember about the Real. The reason I source for the Real is plain and simple. I am lazy. I'm not really lazy, but I want to do the least amount of work with the most amount of profit. And I think we all do, right? That whole work smarter, not harder thing. You have to work hard, but you can work smart too. And there's some things that need tune-ups before you send them. So we're just going to dive right in. So here's a hit or miss brand from the Real. They are very strange about which department stores they'll take random stuff from. This looks like a brand new Neiman Marcus makeup pouch type thing. It still has the plastic on the little zippies. So again, remember, my average cost per good is $3.65. I didn't price it out each item because some places the belts were $9.99 and some places they were $1. So it was really just whatever. But basically, I'm keeping my cost of goods to $3. Well, I like to keep them under $5 because with the Real and the new commission, if anything's under $95, you're only going to get 30%. And so if it gets marked down and stays there a while, you have to be okay with only getting sometimes $6, sometimes $4. It really sucks, but hey. Now, a lot of things I don't necessarily know if they're going to hit the Real, like if they're going to take them. And remember, just because they don't take it the first time, try again. Some things I go based on touch, brand, whatever. So the first thing I have in my hand, it appears, is a gray sports coat. The women's market's oversaturated, y'all. It really is. So, go to the men's department. Let me find out who this is. So, it was marked at $9.99, and this I know I said I wasn't going to do prices, whatever, but this, it's Burberry. Yay. This particular one was marked at $9.99, and the Salvation Army, their prices were too high for most things. So, but I knew that Wednesday, and it just happened to be Wednesday when my husband flew to the airport, at the Virginia ones is 75% off. I'm sorry, 25% off the whole store. So why not? This is a beautiful navy blue blazer, and I believe it's by Levin of Paris. Pavillon. I'm not sure. Pavillon of Italy. I was way off. I'm not sure 100% if they take it, but I feel like they will because, I mean, you know. What I do when I source for men's blazers, I am a quick rack flipper. I will look for the top tag. And that's how I start. basically, you see a lot of JOS Bank, made in Indonesia, made in China, made in whatever. I go for made in Italy, made in France. Skip made in Canada, although they have beautiful things made in Canada. Most of my husband's suits are from Canada. If you're sourcing for the Real Real, skip Canada. Okay, so that's the second one. Ooh, this may have made the trip. You know when they've got the boutique stuff at the Goodwills and the Salvation Army and you're like, and then they miss the gems? I don't know if this is true, and I just learned about this brand from my group, Thrifters Villa, which you guys all need to check out that podcast. It's hosted by Jen and Daniela, and it's friggin' fantastic. Anyway, they were telling me about this group, and you know, I'm old school, whatever, but I don't know much about the new stuff and what Kate Middleton's wearing. But I was told the other day about this brand, Mulberry, I don't know, I'm so out of it. Okay, so apparently I paid $7.50 for this bag. If this is legit, I looked it up on the Real Real, and they sell it for like $400. So I don't know how to authenticate it, which is another reason I send things to the Real Real, is that I don't know how to authenticate, and I don't want to be known as somebody that sold a fake, because my grandmother told me that she would rather wear plain nothing jewelry, like no jewelry, than ever wear fake jewelry. And so I kind of live by that with bags and shoes and purses. I would rather not have a fake and not have a bag than have a fake. So I don't know if this is fake or not. I'm gonna send it off. They're gonna authenticate it. If it's not real, they'll send it back. Usually they send it back with unable to authenticate, and at that point I just usually, you're not supposed to donate it back, but I usually do. So that's what I will do. But in the event this is real, like, this more than paid for what the shopping was today. So I was super excited about that, especially because the girls in the Patreon group just taught me about it. Okay. Oh, well, this was another goodie. This is Michael Kors. It was also marked at $9.95. Oh, look, and it's got a movie ticket in it. Admit one, $10. How cute is that? I always go through the pockets of purses. How cute is this, though? It's just a little... Again, Michael Kors. This is Michael Kors, not Michael Kors, right? Yes, this is just plain old Michael Kors. Oh, no, it's Michael Kors. I don't know how they price things at the Real Real. Sometimes they price it high, sometimes low. Usually purses, they'll price more than clothes. Michael Kors, sometimes they just put it $50. So you have to be okay with knowing that that's going to happen. Could I sell it for more on Posh? Heck yeah. But guess what? Well, I don't know. Nothing's selling on Posh for me right now. But then again, there's a reason. My little guy was off when I was out today. But, you know, it's just not. So this is a cute little, and it's going to go. And yes, I could probably sell it for a lot more on Posh and get the 80%. But guess what? No pictures, no negotiating, no nada. Okay, I found this little guy. I have no idea of the brand. It could be nice. It might not be. I don't know. I can't even really see it, but it's genuine leather made in Italy. So I took a chance on it. It's really nice. It's just like a little envelope bag with a heavy chain. I thought, oh, genuine leather made in Italy. Again, let them decide. It was marked at $3.99. So another thing I found, and I just thought, oh, look how dainty. I bet it's a little Neiman's handbag clutch type thing. Oh, no, Robin, you scored big, because this is definitely like a vintage Stuart Weitzman. Yay. And even if it's not vintage, it looks pretty brand spanking new. So, again, I could put this on eBay. I've sold some Stuart Weitzman bags on eBay and done well. But you know what? Again, it's all about what's easy. So, this will be going also to the Real Real. I didn't cut the tag off that one. Alright. Sorry, that's the Neiman's makeup bag. Next up. Oh, this I may do on eBay because I think it's a big deal, but I'm not sure. It's a teeny beanie. It is open and it looks yellowed, but it was really cheap. So I think I'm gonna eBay this one. I just had a big sale on eBay today, so I'm excited. It was in an auction, And I have auctioned off I have some Build-A-Bears up there right now, so I think I'll do this guy. He's cute, and I'll put him on eBay, so I need to do that. This was another Michael Kors belt. Again, it's big and it's nice, and it's going to the Real because I don't want to do the work. There, that's how much work. Honestly, the only other work I'm gonna do for this stuff is once this video is over, I will go to my spreadsheet, I will enter in where I got it from, the cost of goods, and that it's going to, it might have a boo-boo. I might have to do a little gluing. And then I will enter in that it is going to, I put RR Jenny 2-22, so that means February 22nd. Number, is this going to be number 2? This will be number 3 for her third, my third Real of February, right? Because it's like the middle of the month. That makes sense. I usually see Jenny once or twice, well, 2 to 3 times a month. Jenny and I have a little visit. Yesterday she had to swing by quick, so I only got to say hello. Uh-oh, is there something in here? Okay. Use that bag. Luckily, I had my reusable bags for most of it. All right, I got a pair, sorry, not a pair. I got a set of brand new Adidas socks. Adidas, I don't know. I may keep these for my kid or me or husband. Actually, husband doesn't wear low socks. I think one of the kids does. So I may be keeping these. The other thing I'm keeping, it's in my purse, so I have to reach far for it. The other thing I'm keeping is these Maui Gem, because I lost my Maui Gem when I had my oldest was little at like the baby gym, but don't worry. As a result, I'm going to sell my Ray-Bans because I don't really like them as much, so might as well trade them out. Because that's the purpose of this. It's not for me to bring things into the house, but okay. So, all right. This is a Bruno Magli reversible black and brown belt. And again, off it goes to the pile. Next up, so don't skip the belt section. The men's jackets, like blazers. I skipped the ties because the Real only prices Hermes ties high. Otherwise, forget it. Like Burberry ties, all that stuff. You spend a lot of time in the tie section and you don't make it back. This is a crapshoot because it is a detachable belt buckle made in Italy with some random leather belt. Sometimes they keep it and sell it, and maybe sometimes they can find out who the designer is and I don't. So it's gonna go because, you know, the buckle said made in Italy and it's genuine leather and it comes off, so yay rah. Next up, another section not to skip is this eyeglass section. People don't believe me. The Real will take your eyeglasses. Ooh, these definitely are prescription. But if they are not sunglass and they are prescription, you have to take the lenses out. So I strongly advise, ooh, these need to be cleaned too. They look a little musty. I strongly advise getting one of those little eyeglass kits. You can get them at the checkout line at grocery. They have like little teeny tiny screwdrivers. And my workbench is over there, so they're over there. These are Foster and Grant. They sometimes take them. They sometimes don't. I think Oliver Peoples is the one they like better. So definitely go and see what eyeglass section stuff they take. I did very well in the eyeglasses. I don't know if these are real or not. They looked Prada-ish, but they say D&G Milano, so I guess maybe they're Dolce & Gabbana. I mean, whatevs. They're going because this is definitely, ooh, it looks a little delicate there. You always run the risk of screwing it up. They're going to tell me that it's misshapen or something. Anyway, I guess they're Dolce & Gabbana. I will clean them and I will send them. The glasses are marked at $3.99 and again 10% off, so 40% off, so $3.60. And if they sell them for, you know, $90 and I get 30% of that, figure out whatever that is, because I'm not going to, because my calculator is in my camera. Here's another Michael Kors reversible, is it reversible? We'll find out. Yeah, it's a reversible Michael Kors belt. Snake skinish on one side, light tan on the other. Ooh, they may not take this. The snake skin is a little bit snake skinned, but who knows? I mean, they usually charge like $50 for a Michael Kors belt, so I'm like, they charge $3 at the store. Fine. Okay, this I picked up. They may kick it back. It's a Neiman Marcus little beaded wallety wristlet clutch thing. It looks like the beading is a little bit loose here. I could stitch it back, but I'm not interested. So, it's cute. I'll send it, and we'll see what happens. Worst they can do is send it back, and we send it again. And then they send it back, and I fix the beading. Then I take the hint. Another thing I picked up. Oh, I'm going to say this wrong because I'm not cultured this way. Issey Miyake Perfume's makeup bag. Now listen. I don't know. I had a Versace Perfume makeup bag sell on the Real, which is not returnable, by the way, for over $300. It was a leather makeup pouch, and they considered it a purse or a clutch or something. I got 70% because I'm in the 70%. Yay, raw. That's pretty awesome. So, don't skip the perfume brands. Yes, they're diffusion. Yes, they may send them back, but you may not. Especially if it's leather. I don't know. Ooh, here's another pair of sunglasses. Oh, these are Armani Exchange. I don't know. They're so weird about Armani. Like, sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. Depends on which level. I can't keep track of the diffusion lines either. That confuses me. So I don't try. So yeah, so I'm going to send those too. Something I've done very well with recently at the Real is, excuse me, vintage Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't know why, but Saks Fifth Avenue made in Italy. It's vintage. I sent in 2 bags that I paid maybe $1.25 for at one point. And I couldn't figure out why it was taking so long to list, which is another story. Because they were just purses. Well, apparently they weren't just purses to the Real. They listed them at over $500. I honestly, like, the first time I saw them, I was like, wait till they're the color of the week. If they're still here, I'll get them. Well, they were there, so I got them. This one was not the color of the week because I went to a place where it wasn't, but it was marked $4. Again, most of my cost of goods are $3.65 for this haul. So this, I mean, blows my mind. But I saw it and I was like, dink! I left a Neiman's bag behind, which normally, not different one than the one you saw. Normally I don't leave a Neiman's bag behind, but they tend to be favoring the Real Saks Fifth Avenue at the moment. So yeah, go for it. I believe this is a Mark New York, Marc Jacobs, or Andrew Mark, I don't know. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. So we'll try. Try. That's all you can do is try. Next up, oh my God. Okay. I will go into, at some point, my love for Gucci as a young child. I might keep this. This belt was $1. I know everything I'm saying is, and the logo is missing. But, and you can't see it because it is way too small. But this is a Gucci by Paolo Gucci belt. It was $1. I don't think it'll fit me though. I'm a little heavy these days. Yeah, no, I guess I'm going to have to sell it. I had to figure out what to do about the logo missing. Maybe I'll just paint it. Because it's a Gucci belt. And there's a little bit of damage, but it's a Gucci belt. And I mean, come on guys. Even though it's Paolo Gucci and not Gucci, you know, the movie just came out. I heard it sucked. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. I really want to see it because I love it. So that's going. This one, will go, but they will send back. They're sold at Nordstrom. It's the fashionable men's brand. The reason I picked it up is they were new with tags. And if they come back, I'll just list them. Since they're new with tags, I don't mind putting them on eBay or Posh or Mercari, because again, I don't like doing, they were originally $285 and they still the tag, so I don't mind at least trying. They've sent back the women's ones new with tags like this, so I'm sure they'll send back the men's. Ooh, okay, so the first time I went, well, this is a Guy Laurence Paris and New York wool blazer. The first time I went to Paris with my husband, who at the time was my boyfriend, and I was very, very young, and he was not. He bought me a Guy Laurence suit, custom, on Rue Saint-Honoré, and we'd only been dating, let's see, this was June, and we started dating in March. I still have the suit. It doesn't fit because I was 19 when I got it. But yeah, I was like, wow. So now every time I see Guy Laurence, I pick it up. They have sent back Guy Laurence ties, but sometimes they take Guy Laurence ties. They sent back a beautiful ball gown that I wore to my friend Lauren's wedding in Boston many, many, many moons ago, which won't zip up on me ever again. It was a pink Guy Laurence, one shoulder with a spaghetti strap and one off the shoulder, and stunning. They sent that back too, so it's in the closet again. I should probably try and send it again. Now that people are going to hopefully start going to parties again. So that's my Guy Laurence story. So you are going to get lots of random rants from me if you haven't figured that out already. Another thing not to skip, even if you don't like to shop for kids' clothes, I get it. Go to the coat section or the ski section, okay? This is, it's Columbia. I want to show you the tag. It's Columbia. It's a kids, whatever. They list them. They don't list them high, but they list them. So, you know, at $365 a price point, fine, let them list it. But this one they might list a little higher, because this one is Arctic. It's kids, but it's got the tags. And we love new with tags, don't we? Yeah, oh, but the kid's name is in it, so it can't be all that new. Well, Grace wore it, and she loves sledding, building snowmen, and snowball fights. But she must not have ever worn it, because who goes skiing with the tags on? I'll black out the name, because it's got her last name too. Two more things in this pile were Columbia leather belts, black and brown, because they like those. Interesting with the pricing. I have one Columbia braided belt that they listed for like $95 and one Columbia braided belt that they listed for $25. Don't know the difference, but that's what they did. I'm missing. That's not 29 items, is it? Well, maybe it is. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe we got to 29 items. No shoes today. Lots of belts, a few handbags, lots of glasses. No clothes, really. Because, like I said, I felt pushed. Oh, I hear the cat. I felt pushed to get back over the bridge to make sure I was home in time for the kids, to pick them up from school. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Robin to Resale. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.